Hello and welcome to a Smurd P video, and today we're looking at X-Men issue 3. And let me just try and get this into a position where I'm not going to be knocking over every 2 minutes. So this has been written by Jed MacKay, penciler is Ryan Stegman, colorist is Marty Gracia, and inkers are JP Mayer and Livesley. And Clayton Cowles is on the letters. So our story begins with the Vanisher teleporting some Marines into the factory. We have no idea what their agenda is, but they are there. Also, we then get Cyclops having a conversation with Rogue. There is a misprint on there that says issue 21 of Uncanny X-Men. It's actually issue 2, and it refers to Rogue, Jubilee, Gambit, and Wolverine going to move on Grey Malkin because they've been living in the woods and they've got some mutant refugees to assist. So Beast's reaction is, that's it, that's what they're gonna do. So Cyclops arrives to leave to meet Robbins, the local police officer, and we learned that I'm gonna try and say this, Lundqvist is, and I don't think I've ever come across him before in the Marvel Universe. I generally don't feel like I've read this character before, but he is heading up the O&E. So maybe I have, I've just forgotten. Maybe he's just been a character not dropped in the X-Men world for a while, but it just didn't feel like it was that way. So Robin's concern is that this presence of the O&E is going to affect the town, and Cyclops intends to sort it. So then we move on to Magneto and Temper having a conversation, and we still haven't learned why Magneto's in a chair. Hopefully that will come later, but Magneto obviously played a part in Temper's probably not hate. She doesn't feel anything for Krakoa. So Idol did something. I can't remember what she did, but she ended up in the pit, which was one of the laws of Krakoa. Kill no man, don't attack the land, those sort of things. So she doesn't feel like she's missing Krakoa like the others. So this is it for her in terms of where she is, and clearly she doesn't really like Magneto. So yeah, so there's an interesting conversation between them, and it's nice that that's actually being discussed at, and perhaps over time will be addressed fully as they work together. But at the moment, Idol is not a Magneto fan. So Cyclops is trying to talk to, I'm not going to keep saying his name, I'm just going to call him Agent because it's easier. So they're talking about various things that, and as part of Cyclops' fake trial, he well, it was a trial. He was given the factory by the US government, and Link is trying to sort of take it away, etc. And he's trying to get Cyclops under some sort of control. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to control Cyclops. And Cyclops says, you know what? Hundreds of people were killed by orchids, which was allowed. I was tortured. My wife was killed. My eyes were closed. So he's trying to get, my payment was the factory. So if you're paying for this, he'll have a BOT because my chef is a vegetarian, so we're all vegetarians. So the rest of the X-Men figure out that something is going on in terms of the factory. So something that they can't see, that has side dampeners, and has a target. That target is either Magneto or Cerebro. I think it's called Cerebro and not Cerebra in this. And Illyana just goes on, hey, I spent years with demons. Can they hide their souls from me? Which is brilliant. The conversation with the agent continues, and it continues with basically saying that somebody recorded a video of Cyclops saying that anybody could just become a mutant. So now people are saying that there's a mutant disease that is spreading and turning people, ordinary people, into mutants that perhaps maybe don't have the X gene or perhaps wouldn't. I feel like there's more behind that story than has been led on. So the rest of the team figure out a way to identify the gentlemen or ladies that have infiltrated the base by dropping some paint on them. And Kid Omega's worried that Psylocke has just killed one, but I think that's probably just a way to nullify the person. And then they figure out who they're after, which is Cerebro. So it's not Magneto, but they want to destroy Cerebro. Now, so they talk about the agency's X Factor, which is headed by Alex, and he says, "I'm not Alex. Alex isn't basically in my league." He said, "I'm doing you a favor. You want to leave me alone because I have Magneto, I have Juggernaut, I have Kid Omega, I have Idol, I have Illyana." And he's saying that he has an assassin, a terrorist, a supervillain, and Illyana's half demon. And on a good day here, they've got Magneto. He says, "Do you want them to be X-Men, or do you want them to be my Brotherhood?" That is the threat. That is the threat. So these these agents, we learn, have actually been sent in by Lundqvist to destroy Cerebro. And Idol comes in and says, "That's why you want it. You want it gone, because then we can't find each other. You keep us separated. You keep us divided. You keep us fractured." And because Idol's the people she killed was, I think, Hellfire goons at one time, but mainly it was in her village, where she killed those that tried to invade her home. So they have no idea who they're dealing with, and that she is just as bad as the others in this X-Men team. And she says it, "I've killed men." So yeah, so they end up being collateral damage, even though they said that it's okay to kill one woman, it would be collateral damage. So they all get dropped back to Lundqvist, and he says, and basically he says, tell your bosses, if you want Scott Summers for real, carry on, because it will happen. So this isn't like the revolutionary that happened, which is Cyclops' breakdown. And it isn't like Krakoa or anything else that Cyclops has done when he's been pushed in these things. However, we then get Cyclops struggling afterwards. It almost looks like a panic attack. Like, don't get wrong, those conversations probably were quite heavy. If you were having them in real life, they probably would have been a heavy conversation, and perhaps a relief afterwards that it's done and dusted. So he's saying, "Not now." And he says, "Get it together, lead, damn it, breathe, breathe, breathe." And that's how it ends. So what's going on with Scott Summers? We have no idea. Is there something wrong with him physically? Or is it mentally? We don't know. So we're going to find out. So there's still lots of little threads threading away in this issue. And I'm a big fan of threads in X books. I love a good story that is told right, that the writer has a plan, because it's leading somewhere. And at the moment, that's perfect. X-Men, issue 3. I am sold. I am in. And I think a lot of us were all worried. Krakoa was amazing. We all like Krakoa. Oh, most of us liked Krakoa. Not everybody liked Krakoa, the idea of Krakoa. But this change isn't, in my mind, going backwards, and that was the worry. All right, you can say Cyclops going back this way, maybe he is going backwards, but this is a Cyclops that I probably like more than normal Cyclops when he's comfortable, if that makes sense. So Cyclops is dangerous right now. Magneto's dangerous. Lots of things to find out. So anyway, hope you like my video. If you do, please do support my channel by subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thank you to everybody that subscribed to my channel already. Make sure you look after yourself. And as always, embrace geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.